So let's graph this one. If you subtract 1 before you start doing the unique element of your function, like the squaring in this case, so we subtract 1 before we square it. Subtracting 1 is a horizontal shift 1 to the right. And we know how to graph x squared. Okay? So that's what this graph looks like. And this graph has two things happening. It's been shifted 3 units to the left, remember, because the horizontal shift is the opposite direction you'd expect. But then if you multiply everything by a negative sign, then you've reflected it about the x-axis. Okay? So instead it should open up this way. And you could check with the quick data table. If you make an x and y table, you plug in -3 for x, you get out 0 for y. Plug in -2 for x, then -2 plus 3 is 1, 1 squared is 1, and then it's a -1. And if you plug in -1 for x, you get out -4 for y. Wait, is that right? Yeah. Yeah, and those are all data points like we're seeing over here. Okay, so we're supposed to describe it. For my class, I'm really interested in students just knowing how to graph each of these two things without a calculator. But to describe it, this one started at 1, 0 for its vertex. I would say that you would have to shift this graph 1, 2, 3, 4 units to the left, and then reflect it about the x-axis. Instead of making it point up, it's going down, so it's going the opposite direction on the x-axis. So to describe this transformation, you'd shift it 4 units to the left and then reflect it about the x-axis.